Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's new moon messages reading. We're approaching the final new moon of the year according to the Gregorian calendar, and I wanted to share some insight that I'm seeing this new moon is going to be sharing with you. So while this is about messages, okay, of course predictions may come up, but the energy is more of a, as I say, insight, a guidance, okay? Things for you that you need to know. And I do hear that there is significance surrounding a wish. Some of you may be going to make a wish. This may be a wish you've already made. And there's a connection to that and this new moon. Okay, and I also have energy here that many of you are putting a lot of things to rest. You're letting things go, and it's interesting. Usually we associate the full moon with releasing, perhaps heavier energies, but yet I feel that for many of you who were drawn to this reading, you're actually going to be releasing during the new moon. Okay, there's something heavy, something you'll finally be done with. Okay, there's a finalization, and the recent tea leaf reading that I did, that energy was coming up. So that reading may have some further insight for you. Okay, so let's see the piles. Pile 1 are the pink hearts. Pile 2 are the white hearts. And pile 3 are the purple hearts. Okay. I am now going to get to the piles. If you need more time to see which one you're drawn to, you can pause the video, come back when you're ready. And more than one pile may be for you today, okay? I'm hearing that as I'm preparing to start pile 1. So keep that in mind. All right, so welcome to your reading pile 1, new moon messages. Let's take a look at the first card I've drawn for you. Wow, okay, you have the letters. All right, so right away, that's a clear sign there is some important news coming your way, okay, during this new moon. Important news that you've been awaiting, and I'm hearing that the news is going to be better than what you anticipated, okay? And I hear for you to know, and what you need to know is that you've done the right thing. Whatever is connecting to this letter, this news, what you're receiving, in some cases documentation, you've done the right thing. I have that for many of you, this is connecting to a process. This is connecting to something that you had to do multiple applications for example, multiple paperwork, right? There were stages, and we have 4 letters here. It could have been like 4 stages. You could be arriving at the 4th stage, right? The 4th step, depending on what the process is. Yes, there's some legal energy there. I just have that coming in. For some of you, this is regards to legalities. Okay. For others, this is to do with work. I hear internship. And also studies, okay? Some of you are starting something new, and that's what this connects to, okay? This is kind of like your golden ticket, so to speak, because there's approval energy also coming forward. And I hear that you can relax. You can relax. So this new moon energy, you're going to have a sense of peace. You're going to have a sense of peace even before you receive this important next step, this important next documentation, approval, right? So let's see some other cards for you, and then we will get some oracle and tarot if we need to. Yeah, news regarding expansion. Let's get 3 cards. Yes. Yeah. Oh yeah. Your hard work is paying off, pile 1. your hard work is paying off. Something that you put a lot into, even though you couldn't see necessarily, you didn't have a guarantee about the outcome. You weren't given signs endlessly, okay? You weren't given assurance, not to the extent that one would need regards to putting in a lot of energy, investment. You would think for a person to do that, they must know that they're definitely going to achieve this. They're definitely going to get it. But you had some type of faith. You had some type of unforeseen faith here. You just knew, like a knowing. Pile 1, you have a very strong intuition, okay? And you also are a powerful manifester. And I see that what is occurring and connecting to the energy of this new moon, there was a test attached to it. There was some kind of test, because you had to do things a bit longer. You had to perhaps manifest a bit longer, or what you might consider, harder. It took a lot more energy for me to kind of visualize this, or to see that outcome, right? To see the ending, to see myself achieve it. And we've got the clouds. So the clouds are about not having necessarily the clear vision, right? Not necessarily having it, which touches on this not having a guarantee. And that's leaving you. The silver lining, so to speak, is appearing. You see the sun. The sun is faintly there in the background, okay? And you'll be done. You'll be done, okay? You'll be done with having to put in that work. And of course, that doesn't mean forever. It's regards to this particular situation, this particular next step and stage that's coming up for you, okay? Because you'll have achieved it. You'll have received it. It will be done, okay? And ultimately, it was worth it. It's going to be worth it. And that's something that you need to hear, need to know. Let's get you a Moon Oracle card. Gratitude, yeah. Yeah. I'm seeing you give thanks, jumping for joy here. Jumping for joy. And also, where some of you resonate with the test energy, something that tested you a bit longer, you had to do different methods or try something just many more times, right? Whether it was writing down your letter to the universe, your petitions, patience. See, yeah, look at this. Look at this, patience. It pays off. It's going to pay off. And that's what it was, like testing your patience, a test of patience. And boundaries, yeah. And that's near the whip card. So these go together here. Yeah, pile 1, I recommend the tea leaf reading because I recognize a similar energy here to what I had in the cup 1. Because there's something you had to let go of. You had to, I touched on that in the child messages today, that there is a letting go. There's a burden being released during this new moon, okay? You are protected. See how she's inside that bubble? You are protected. The waxing gibbous, number 3. And what I want to say is that a sacrifice was required, right? A sacrifice was made. That's also the energy I have from the whip there, as well as it being that repetitive energy, something that continued. And it's something that you had to let go of in order to get the next part, which can have tested the patience, right? And not having the clear seeing, but you had clear knowing. You've had clear knowing. And And the Patience card, green corn moon, number 36. Gratitude card, last quarter moon, 23. And this is the boundaries card in 12. So you had to protect yourself. You had to remove yourself. And as I say, up and coming during this new moon, there is something that is being released. You're being removed in some cases from a situation that doesn't serve you, okay? You're not going to have to necessarily be the one that's acting on that. This could be divine intervention. This is the divine, this is the universe, your gods, your goddesses, your deities, moving things, okay, to align and to work with you. So things work for you and not against you. The number 12 is significant. We are in the 12th month of the year right now. That would be further confirmation for some of you. Some of you may have a birthday up and coming this month, next month. Because there is celebration energy here. Yes, because she's holding a balloon on the Patience card. And the gratitude. People are going to be really proud of you. And they're going to let you know that. Some of you are receiving gifts. Okay, and this is all connecting to this process, this step, this important next stage, a final stage that's coming through for you. Okay, you did it. You did something here. You achieved it. You're going to, right? Where that's not where you're at on the timeline yet, on the timing. Two of Pentacles, yep. It's like you're grabbing with both hands, right? Grabbing opportunity with both hands. Balance, the infinity sign, right? Endless gratitude, endless abundance. Three of materials. Wow. Yeah. Three of materials. You're going to receive stability from this process, these applications. You're receiving a yes to more than one. If you applied to more than one job, if you applied to more than one program, okay, more than one opportunity, you're receiving a yes to the majority, if not all. Pile 1, there's a message to have more self-belief. And while there's awareness that the divine, whoever you believe in, right, has made things move for you, has helped you, okay? Like working as a team. This also is connecting to that, right? The spiritual side of things here. Spiritual team, right? It's also you. You hold power. You hold abilities, okay? And have more belief in that. Have more belief in that. And also enjoy that for you, for yourself. It doesn't always have to be about I'm sharing, right? We know sharing is caring, but sometimes, and this is the message for you regards to this reading and in this context, to put your needs first, your wants and desires. And it's okay, you won't lose something, especially when we touch on that sacrifice energy. Okay, there could be some energy around that of, you know, well, I have to do perhaps this in order to receive this, which definitely applies. We know that there's the laws of the universe and all other things, but in this context, okay, you don't need to sacrifice anything more like that. Like you've done that. I hear you've made your history, something like this, like you've made your history, And now it's almost as though you're arriving at that new, like a new world. You're like entering your new world. Let's get you one more card. Yeah, the Hermit. Yeah, yes. Yeah, let's hold these up together. Look at that. Boundaries and the Hermit. You've had to ride solo. You've had to take time, do things alone, being alone. But essentially you were never alone, right? Spiritually speaking. And the people that you may have had a break from and distance, and these are people that are good for you, right? It's not the people or a person connecting to what you're releasing. They will return. They will return. And the connection will still be there. It never went away, where some of you have had to go into hermit mode. And again, pointing out, you're on different parts of the timeline. So this could be a phase you're entering also for some of you, okay? And see how the sun is shining like that in the background, just like on the card with the clouds, that silver lining energy. Your silver lining is arriving, pile 1. Okay, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed that. And I'll see you soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello pile 2, welcome to your reading, new moon messages. You chose the white hearts. Let's take a look at the card I've already drawn for you, and we have the Rider. Okay, so this is movement, this is quick movement also, and action, okay? So the energy of the new moon is action orientated for you, okay? Pile 2, I see here that there are acceptance of invites. This may have already occurred and you're on your way to a particular location, place, event, okay? There's energy of events and gathering here. And it's quite hasty energy, almost as though you may have to go to more than one event, okay? And this is during this new moon energy, all right? Now, aside from that, this is also telling me something about your journey, right? It's the Rider. He's on his horse, and he's going somewhere. He has somewhere to go. And from the spiritual perspective here, this is a message for you that you've got somewhere to be and you've got somewhere to get to, and you got to get going. You got to get going, okay? Green is significant. Green is significant. Emeralds are significant here. You may have a green stone of some kind. Okay, apologies, interruption there. Let's take that one. Okay, the owl. Yeah, and there's also something being brought to you, so let me just get some more cards here. There's Messenger. Somebody wants to contact you and wants to message you, but we're going to see further because there's quite a lot going on here for you, pal 2. I feel that you're going to be in demand, and you know, people want to see you, they want to hear from you, like, what have you been doing? Yeah, look, your energy brings so much to situations, to places. Like, you are a shining, you are like an emerald. You shine like an emerald. You shine like a diamond. You may resonate with that song by Rihanna, you know. Shine bright like a diamond. This is you. And then the woman. Okay. And you're also having a glow up here. And you may be deciding this on the new moon. Also, this is regards to a certain attire when it comes to these events that I'm touching on, right? And these gatherings, these social events, there's something about a particular attire. It could require something elegant. It could require some dress up. It's something where you're going to look very different and be very, very attractive and very glowy. We don't necessarily have to take gender into account there. Of course, this reading is for some women, but ultimately it's an attractive energy. So this new moon, you're in an attractive energy. You're attracting and people are wanting you, okay? Now touching back on the spiritual aspect, okay, of the reading with the owl being there, there is certainly some positive shifts and changes regards to your spirituality, your spiritual journey, and getting to where you need to be. And this owl, for many of you, this is a guide. This can actually be an owl that is a guide, a goddess, god, deity that's associated with owls, okay? Owls are very significant here. Some of you may have a visit from an owl also in physical reality. And that is a sign, because there's a calling here. I see that pile 2, you're aware of it. In some ways you've been waiting. Okay, when is the stage, the step that I take the action? Like, when do I actually go? When do I follow this guidance? What timing? When? You know, there's this kind of question of, and you're going to have insight and know during this full moon. Okay, fraudulent slip during this new moon. So the full moon has some messages for you. The full moon can be the answer to the timing, okay? So when it comes to a full moon cycle, that's when you'll know that it's time to go and do something. All right, and take this action when it comes to the spiritual journey here. Right, let's get you some moon oracle cards. We're gonna get 3. Acceptance, sovereignty, beauty, absolutely, yeah. I just have some energy there coming through, Libra energy, Aquarius, so air sign energy here, and also Scorpio, Pisces, so water sign energy. You may have strong water sign and air placements, okay? There's something very contrasting here about you, pile 2, okay? Which also is why you have this energy that really attracts people. There's something that you emit, not just this energy at that level of, okay, attraction, yes, being an attractive person, but it's something inner here, right? Because we've got the Queen of the Moon, sovereignty. So some of you here, you may have a very ethereal energy, strong empathic energy, very sensitive to energies, and also, of course, you may work with the occult, okay? I do have here, some of you, okay, there's a particular strong connection to working with the darker energies, like dark feminine, dark masculine, whichever resonates for you, but there's something here where you're a strong alchemist. You alchemize, and this gives you power. This power is growing. Some of you may not be at this stage yet, okay? This can be a prediction. Everyone's on different parts of the timeline, right? If you were drawn to this pile and it resonates. So consider that there's something here to be tapped into, which is why it's this energy of getting to where you need to be, right? And the owl is guiding you. However that guide shows up, as I say, for some of you, it is an actual owl, right? And an animal spirit. It's associated with a god, a goddess, etc. But that doesn't have to be the form that it shows up for all of you. So keep that in mind. But certainly birds are significant. We have doves on acceptance. Because it's almost as though here, pile 2, you're accepting the power. You're accepting this dark, strong side of yourself, right? Where you are alchemizing darker energies, okay? And there's this sense of justice with that. There's something here where you heal. That's what I'm getting at when I say about dark, you know, dark masculine, dark feminine. Those gods and goddesses associated with that is about justice. Yeah. Yes. Some of you may be rewriting or writing contracts. Okay, spiritual contracts, contracts with yourself, manifestation contracts, things that you want to come into fruition during this full see, I keep saying it, the full moon. The full moon. The full moon. Okay, so definitely we have energies here connecting to the, you know, the occult with the moon, the full moon. And what I mean is, it's the heavier energies that we associate with that full moon energy, right? Doesn't always have to be that. That's generally the energy. And that just keeps coming up. And then we have beauty. Okay, so let me just read some details from the oracle cards. We have number 4, waning crescent 2, acceptance. Queen of the Moon, sovereignty 41. And then we have 20, beauty, waning gibbous 4. Okay, so wow, that's 444. 444 can be significant here. Okay, and the beauty. You are beautiful. Others view you as that. But there's something here where there's an expansion on that. As I say, there could be a glow up here approaching. A glow up that you're going to decide to do. And it's inside and out, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, look at that, we have action. See that? Some of you may be performers here. That's why there's all this attraction energy. And standing out. This queen energy. Queen, king. Right? Either way. Beauty. Beauty. Attraction. Handsome. You draw in people with your energy. So some of you, yes, you may be performers here. Could be something you're going to get into. Doesn't have to be what you do right now. But I have that, okay? Or you may just feel like you're a performer because people just want to be around you and have your attention, okay? All right, let's see what else, because that rider, there's also something here, there's a love message. So I'm just going to see what that's about before we wrap up the reading. But use 3 tarot cards, Muse Tarot. Okay, yeah, somebody really wants to talk to you. 8 of inspiration, 8 of wands. You can expect to receive like multiple messages from this particular person, okay? This is about love. Yeah, Ace of voices and Ace of inspiration, absolutely. They're really desiring you, really desiring you. This energy is someone that came in quick and went quick. There's something about quickness here, okay? It kind of been, they realized something shifted quickly. That's what I can say, okay? Something shifted quickly, because with the Ace of voices, Ace of inspiration, it's like a sudden aha moment, a sudden download, a sudden insight regards to you. Somebody wants more here, okay? And I have this quickness, this energy that feels it happened quick and ended quick, okay? Whatever happened, you left a big impact on this person. This can have been you who decided, okay, I'm not going further. But this is a current energy. This is someone around you. They're in your energy, okay? It's not somebody new, because it's a coming back. And they want an opportunity. That's what it's going to be about. They want an opportunity. They're desiring you. And with the Ace of voices being there, they're coming with integrity and clarity, okay? Whether you accept it or not, that's the energy. And this person is very spontaneous. They're very, yes, they do things sometimes haphazardly. But I also hear they are a really great lover. They're a great lover. I mean, it's not really a but it's additional details. I'm going to pick one more card for you, okay? And this person, they could also be very contrasting like you, but they have different placements, like the air sign and fire sign. Both very strong. You're very strong character. This energy I have here is very strong character. There could have been a clash here as well, but it kind of created chemistry. Okay. This needs to be a separate reading on its own, but let's get one more card. Yeah, Page of Materials. It was just the beginning. It was just the beginning. Something wasn't given the full chance. That's why this person is going to kind of, what do we say? Like in court, when you have to make your testimony. Yeah, they're going to kind of, you know, make a point to you. Oh, I think we should try. Look, it was only a short time. Come on, we didn't give it enough opportunity to grow or see more of each other. Try and move past where there was this clashing energy for some of you. Okay, that's the reading. A lot going on for you, pal, too. It's all very positive. And I hope you enjoyed the reading today, okay? I'll see you soon for another one. Bye for now. Hello, pal 3. Welcome to your reading. New moon messages. You chose the purple hearts. Let's take a look at the card I've drawn for you. The tree. The tree of wisdom, the tree of life. Okay. Have energy of ancestors here. Energy of ancestors. A very spiritual pile, very spiritual energy here. Those of you that chose this number 3. 333 could be significant here, and 33, and the third. The third, okay. All right, let's get you some oracle cards. Let me get through. Tree of life. Okay, so pile 3, there was something that you planted. Okay. Something you set in motion 3 days ago, 3 months ago, 3 years ago. This is where the 3 is coming in significant. And this new moon, there's going to be an occurrence regards to this manifestation, something you, I even hear buried in some cases, so you may have literally planted something here, okay? You may have literally put something in the ground. It may have been a plant, right? It may have been that as well, but you put some kind of attachment to it, like a manifestation to it. As this apple tree grows, as this sunflower grows, also my manifestation grows. There is something here about workings and working with the earth element and those elements that grow, right, and sprout. So something is sprouting for you, and part of it, for some of you, it will be all of it, depending on where you are in the timeline, right? Something that was planted 3 years ago, this can now be the full bloom on this new moon. So something is blooming for you, okay, pile 3? It's blooming. Those of you that it's not that far down the line, it's beginning, like you're going to get the beginnings, the sprouting. Okay, so, all right. Oh. Okay. I feel like something is making you nervous. I feel anxious, even though things are fine. Let me just shuffle these again. That was too many cards. Yeah, okay, key. Okay. Ring. And anchor, yeah. Oh, okay. So some of you, this, receiving insight regards to what this was in particular. For some of you, this was regards to owning, okay? Owning property, owning a home, something to do with forever home, forever, like living, your forever place, with the ring and the anchor, something that your heart is in, okay? Even heart and soul, I hear, okay? And you're going to receive it. Now, I'm not saying that's happening on this exact new moon. It can be for some of you, right? But I'm seeing insight into what it is that's coming to fruition. But it will. And it's something that's going to stay, with the anchor being there, the ring card. It's something that's going to stay. And I also hear there's a person that's going to stay. So for others, it was regards to a partner, manifesting a partnership, manifesting your person. Okay, that is coming to fruition. And now for some of you, this person can be showing up during this new moon. Yes, you need to accept an invite, and we have star on the bottom of the deck. That's it. It's a wish, you see. You're receiving a wish. A wish is coming true. Yep. And the answer is yes. The answer is yes. I'm just hearing that. So actually, I'm inclined to pull one more card from here, and then we need to move to the oracle. Yeah. Yes, this is the anxiety. It's the anxiety. Someone, could be many of you, right, watching this. There's like nervousness. This just could be something that happens. Just it occurs for you that way. But the message for you is to know that things are fine. Things are working out. You don't have to worry as much. Try not to check too much, right? Regards to, is it sprouting? Is it growing? How much longer? Try not to. It's easier said than done, right? That's our human nature. Especially when we know, we can see it, we can feel it, and we're like, this is our destiny, right? You may have had visions about this, your dreams about this, right? And then you took action steps to increase the power behind your manifestations, right? And to take actions in the physical realm. But try not to check it too much. And it can also be try not to check a person too much. So, and I just want to say, this can also be an energy checking for you too much. So let me see what that's about, because that's more current energy. Okay, yeah. So there's something to do with, and the cloud card here, it's not just about anxiety and perhaps overthinking, you know, the manifestation, etc. It's a blockage. It's an obstacle to why things aren't moving perhaps at the pace you anticipated, or you're seeing signs, you have your dreams, and you're thinking, right, this is close. This is usually what happens. This is close, but yet no. Because there's something niggling here. There's an obstacle, a blockage. Something hasn't been fully released. And it's to do with a person, a more current energy. Nothing to do with where you've put your focus on a new person, your person to come into your life, the partnership energy. That's something else. That is blocking it. Now, as I said, this can be a person who's like, they're blocking you essentially because they keep checking up for you. They keep trying to check where you are. And when they can't do that, they're then bothering you energetically. So that needs to be taken care of, okay? Because that is holding up things, right? Let's get you 3 cards. Fruition. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Surrender. Yes, see, surrender. And it's under the cloud card. See that? You gotta surrender, you gotta trust. Easier said than done, I know. Us humans, that side of ourselves. And attraction. Right. I love this. So fruition, number 37, harvest moon fruition. So, I mean, it speaks for itself, and that's the energy I've been getting throughout the reading. So it's confirmation, okay? 26, waning crescent 3, surrender. And we've touched on that also, okay? So it's like a double message here. Double message regarding that being what's in the way, right, to things coming in. And also how they come in, how they show up, okay? Because there may be that resistance, which is what happens, right? Resistance does remain oftentimes. That's the journey. That's how it always generally goes. There's something that needs to be taken out of the way. You know, it's a work in progress, right? But ultimately, surrendering does speed things up. We know that also, right? Like taking your foot off the gas and then boom, it shows up. Okay. And then supermoon, number 44, supermoon attraction. Okay. So you are, I hear you're a powerful generator. I'm not sure right now in this second what that means, but I hear powerful generator. Yes, powerful manifester, but something here about generating energy. This could be to do with how you charge yourself, how you charge your energy, essentially, right? And charge your manifestations, charge your workings, however it is that you do things. And super moon, so you're attracting something and something is occurring for you. This is about timing during a super moon. And again, this may have been to do with something you planted during a super moon. So it's also some past there, right? But for many of you, it's a prediction, it's timing. These numbers can be significant, 37, 26, 44, okay? This may be ages for some of you. All right, yeah. Okay, let's get you 3 cards. Nine of Voices, yeah. Muse of Materials, yep. And I can tell you, whatever it is you decide to do to finally remove any residual energy regarding the blockages, the obstacle, you will remove it. See, the pathway is clear. This is the Muse of Materials. This is like you've wrapped things up and you're going on to that next step. Things will open up for you. Could be a road opener for some of you that you're going to do, right? Thinking of doing. Of course, that won't be for everyone, but that embodies that kind of energy. You will cross that bridge, you will get to the next stage, and you will receive what is yours, okay? And what you've put into place. Look, the Knight of Voices, the Knight of Swords. So you can expect to receive more signs, especially in the dream world, okay? You'll have dreams. There can be an association here with Pegasus, mythical creatures, right? And also horses themselves. Horses are powerful, right? Powerful animals. Yeah, the dream state is insignificant now, because then we have Nine of Voices, Nine of Swords. So you see that? It's kind of a message here about, yeah, getting that, the anxiety and the overthinking to a place that is not going to interfere, because some of you, your thinking is the blockage, but it's not you. Let me try to describe this in the best way I can. It's another voice, like it's not another voice even. Okay, let me say this. It's that universal, right, programming, that universal programming, subconscious programming that has been put out there, right, into the ethers, which then manifests in the physical reality, and something we have to work through and heal. It's not even about this being personal to you. It's like a collective. We've all experienced that, right? Because it's something that was spread to have this universal voice, let's call it, right? That programming that you're not this, you're not good enough, why should you have it? It's to do with this, it's to do with beliefs and belief system here. right? So that's what I want to say to try and clarify, because it's not you, it's not your inner voice. It's outside, but it's in the thinking, right? It's in the mental space. Okay, that was your reading pile 3. I do hope you enjoyed that today, and I will see you soon for another one. Bye for now.